What is going on, everyone? Thank you for checking out another SGN video where it's all sim all the time, and I am back with another episode in the Detroit Lions rebuild series. We are at episode 9, and guys, I just want to tell you how grateful I am that we have a Madden that is playing this well this late in the year. In the past couple of years, guys, typically by now they've done enough to break the game, or it's gotten stale, and I'm all on 2K. And this year's a little bit kind of a reverse. 2K has been the one dropping these updates that keep breaking the game and keep making me take breaks from the game. And Madden is still playing at a very high level for me. This is the best gameplay that we've had in a long, long time. So I'm still rocking this series. I'm having a great time. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series as well. We're getting away from the live stream. We kind of got back to a couple games of live streaming. We're back to just the full breakdown edits with me giving you guys some commentary. So hopefully you guys check that out. And if this is your first time clicking on the channel and you like what you see, man, please click that subscribe button, like the video. I got a lot of great content for you. But let's go on and hop right into the video. So the Detroit Lions are coming in. We are facing the Green Bay Packers in this one. We have 1 win on the year. We have 5 losses, and we have a tie at this point. It has been a rough go of things for Baker Mayfield and the Detroit Lions. Been in some games that we've lost that we should have won, but you never know. Definitely got a tough contest, and in this universe, the Green Bay Packers are a very excellent 6-2. Aaron Rodgers, as you can see, is having another MVP level season at this point in the year. Starting off, though, Packers get the ball first. They're on their first drive, and right away, A-Rod is going to step up and try to do what he always does, make a big play on the run, overthrows his receiver. Detroit forces a 3-and-out. Detroit, their first time with the football, and Baker Mayfield, he's going to step up, and he's going to find TJ Hawkinson for a big play, and Detroit is moving the football, something they've struggled to do all year with that big play to TJ Hawkinson. However, 2 plays later on a 3rd and 9, Baker Mayfield is going to go ahead, step up, and take a shot at the end zone, overthrows his wide receiver, TJ Hawkinson. The Lions are going to have to settle for a field goal. However, Austin Seibert, he's been very, very inconsistent this year, and that inconsistency reared his ugly head on this 51-yard field goal. They miss it, giving Aaron Rodgers a short field. What do we know about Aaron Rodgers in short fields? He'll make you pay. On that 3rd down right there, he hits Randall Cobb on the crosser, taking the hit from the blitz. Aaron Rodgers, he stood in the pocket, as you can see right here, knew the hit was coming, delivered a dot to Randall Cobb, who makes it a big play, set up another 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers at the 28-yard line. And Aaron Jones, he just makes defenders look silly when he gets an open field. Gets the Green Bay Packers down, 1st and goal at the 3 after that big run from Aaron Jones, who he had a day. 2 plays later, 2nd and goal from the 1. They're going to hand it to their big back, Quadzilla, A.J. Dillon. He gets right in the end zone, and the Packers, just like that, are up 7-0 on the Detroit Lions. 3 minutes, 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Detroit back after getting the football back. They're facing a 3rd and 7 here, and they are going to try something they don't try very often, a screenplay, and the Packers were not fooled. It forces a 3-and-out from the Lions, who got to go and punt the football right back to Aaron Rodgers after he just went down and scored. And the Packers, in a 3rd and 4 scenario, Rodgers beats the blitz, finds Lazard for a big play, moving the football up to the 50-yard line. Now, another 3rd and 4 for Green Bay. Detroit tries to blitz again, and Rodgers just beats the blitz. Randall Cobb makes a receiver miss, and he goes the rest of the way for a 42-yard catch-and-run touchdown. And just like that, the Green Bay Packers are 14-0 on Detroit in a blink. Missed tackles, they'll do you dirty, right? And a 1 here, 14-0. Green Bay dominating that first quarter over Detroit. Let's see if we can bounce back. Detroit now getting the ball back. This is the first play in the second quarter. Baker Mayfield, he's going to swing it out to DeAndre Swift, and they're just trying to get anything going here. They get a nice little first down, stay ahead of the chains and go. Facing a 3rd and 8 later on in this drive, and Baker is going to step up and make a man miss and take off and run. They were in man coverage. He's got wide open field, and he scrambles for 23 yards. Big play, Baker. Getting the Detroit Lions in field goal position, we'd hope, and give them a new life after that 3rd and 8. What a run from Baker, doing something he normally doesn't do. 2nd and 8 now. The Detroit Lions still trying to make something happen. Baker's going to find Amon-Ra St. Brown on the out route and gets them inside the 7-yard line for a 1st and goal. Here come the Detroit Lions. Very next play. Detroit tries to get cute. Play action to Swift. Baker tries to hit the receiver at the back of the end zone. However, all-world corner Jair Alexander snuffed it out, playing his zone. Baker did not see him, and Green Bay gets the interception in the end zone. Detroit comes in with no points at all. When you're down 14, that's one thing you can't do. When you're inside the red zone, it's coming with no points at all. That is effectively what happened. Green Bay's back at 3rd and 9. Detroit gets a little pressure, forces a 3-and-out. On Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Gets the ball back, good field position here. After a first down, here's Detroit moving the football again, and they're going to go play action. He's going to find DJ Chark wide open on the sideline there, and we're going to get Detroit back inside field goal position, inside the red zone again after a carry of 5 yards, and they're going to go play action. And this time, Baker's going to step up in pressure, find Amon-Ra in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. Baker took a hit, made one heck of a throw with pressure in his face, and finally the Detroit Lions get on the board. Look at this throw from Baker. Knows he's going to get hit, takes the hit, leads him, and Amon-Ra makes a play for the football. What a throw, what a catch. 14-7, Packers. Right after the Detroit Lions touchdown, did I mention Aaron Jones had a day? He was unstoppable. He ran for well over 100 yards today. Detroit Lions just really struggling with their tackling and filling those gaps as they have struggled all year. However, on this particular play on a 4th and 1, Detroit stood him up. It was the one time all day they were able to stop Aaron Jones, and it came on a 4th and 1. Huge turn of events because Detroit gets the ball back when Green Bay was in field goal range. And Detroit, after scoring that touchdown, is going to start moving the football. Baker's looking at, okay, what do we do before half? Well, let's just give it to DeAndre Swift and let him bust a 62-yard run to set up Detroit right before the 2-minute warning with great field position. Now they're down to the 32. And let's just take another look at that amazing run from DeAndre Swift. He beats his man to the outside, breaks free, and at that point, it's just a foot race, and he eventually got caught, of course. However, we'll take that 63-yard run from DeAndre Swift. 2 plays later, Baker is going to drop back, step up, take a sack. That's the one thing you can't do in that situation when you're looking at points, trying to get points. Now you're facing a 3rd and 15. Baker, what's he going to do? He's going to throw it up to his big wide receiver, Chark, who has the height advantage. Catches it, gets the first down, giving Detroit new life on a 3rd and 15. 2 plays later, 3rd and 10, 26 seconds left. 1 timeout, anything's available. Baker finds the rookie, Jameson Williams, over the middle, catches it, runs it in for a touchdown, and just like that, Detroit is back in this football game right before half with that quick score from the Lions thanks to the big play from DeAndre Swift and Jameson Williams doing what he does, catching and running with that amazing elite speed. So there we are, halftime. It's 14-14 and a very, very exciting football game. Let's see how the second half holds up compared to the first half. Detroit gets the ball first here in the second half, and they are moving. They've picked up a first down, and they are going to go ahead and convert on their first 3rd and 7 of the first half to a wide open DJ Chark, who was always there, it seemed, in the big plays of this game for Detroit. They're facing another 3rd and 9. Baker is going to take a shot to TJ Hawkinson, who was open, but Adrian Amos came over from his safety position and made one heck of a play to break up that, forcing a punt. Green Bay will get the ball, and Aaron Jones, I said he had a day, right? This guy had himself a day. Big play right there to extend the drive for the Packers, who are now facing a 3rd and 10 a few plays later, and Aaron Rodgers is going to scramble and just misfire, forcing a punt for Detroit, who gets the ball back, and they decide that they are going to try to run the ball a little bit. DeAndre Swift, he had a great day too. Outside of that 60-yard run, he still had a good day on the ground. It wasn't as good as Aaron Jones, but he still was effective. This would set up a 3rd and 9 for Baker, who is going to throw across the middle. Dropped by his receiver, Josh Reynolds, forcing a punt. The third quarter was a lot more defensive than the first half. We had a lot more back and forth, but 3rd and inches, Green Bay, after getting stopped on 4th and 1, decided to throw it later in the game, this time to Tunyon, and they convert, making them pay. Aaron Rodgers started to get cooking. Here we have a 3rd and 6. He is going to go ahead and find Tunyon again for a huge play that gets Green Bay all the way down to the 1-yard line. He was stopped from going in, and on 1st and goal, Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers going to step up, roll to the right, and find Aaron Jones in the back of the end zone. He's got wide receiver hands for a running back. He makes great catches consistently. What a play, what a catch. And he threw a little toe drag swag on there, as Nate Burleson likes to say. As you can see, he dragged both feet at the back of the end zone to secure the catch and the touchdown for Green Bay to go back up 21-14 as we end the third quarter as it draws near. Anyway, Detroit's back with the football here, 2nd and 8, and Baker, don't do it, Baker. He found Amon-Ra St. Brown. He was thinking about challenging Jair Alexander. I can tell you, I know, but you do not challenge Jair Alexander. Baker already learned one time you don't challenge Jair Alexander, and we'll see if he holds up. But here is DJ Chark again, finding a way to get open on 3rd down to keep the drive alive, taking in a tough catch while he got hit. 3rd and 9 now, a couple plays later, 8.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Detroit down 14-21. Baker is going to try that man, Jair Alexander, who makes him pay yet again, playing that zone perfectly as all pro corners do. And the promising drive for Detroit is ended like that. Now you give the ball back to Aaron Rodgers, who just turned it on the drive before, and you have to stop him again if you want any chance of beating this game. 7.5 minutes left. 3rd and 10 for Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers drops back, and the blitz gets home. Getting pressure on A-Rod was tough for the Lions all day, but on this particular play, they were able to get a free runner off the edge. Aaron Rodgers could not escape, and on 3rd and 10, that was a huge play to give the ball back to the Lions, who desperately needed it. 1st and 10, Detroit back with the football after a couple first downs. They're going to try to get tricky with it. Play action, tight end screen to Hawkinson. Sets up a 2nd and 4. This is key. This is a key play. 2nd and 4, he had the chance to fall forward, get a little bit closer, but on a 2nd and 4 run, they gained nothing. 3rd and 4, they hand it off to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who looks like he's going to get the first down. But he takes the huge hit from the linebacker, Rashawn Gary, I believe, and fumbles the football, effectively ending that promising drive for Detroit. Detroit had their chances in this game. An interception in the back of the end zone, an interception when you're driving in field goal range, a fumble when you're in field goal range, and a missed field goal. Now you give the ball back to Aaron Rodgers, and he's going to make you pay after a turnover. He's going to find Aaron Jones underneath right there to get the ball up to the 50. And very next play, Aaron Rodgers loves to make you pay after turnovers. Aaron Rodgers is going to step up, and he is going to chuck it deep to Alan Lazard, who's going to go up and moss the smaller DB, take it right away from him for the huge 50-yard touchdown pass, putting the Packers up 28-14 with 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. That's a tough thing to overcome for anybody. What a throw from Aaron Rodgers. Nobody throws a better deep ball. And Alan Lazard, 6'4" wide receiver, made him pay. 6'5" wide receiver, made him pay. Detroit gets the ball back, as you can see, 3:57 left. And this is one of Baker's best drives, if not best drives, of the season. And we're going to show every single play. On first down, Baker rolls to the right, finds Hawkinson rolling down the sideline, completes to him for the huge 23-yard play, getting to Detroit to the 50. Detroit caught Green Bay in a package they like. They go hurry up here, and the very next play, Baker is going to find his other tight end streaking down the middle, and just like that, they're down to the 25-yard line. Hurry up, keep Green Bay in this package that you got him in. You have the advantage. You like the look that you got him in. Don't let him make a substitution. Very, very next play, third play of the drive, Baker, he is going to drop back, and he's going to step up, and he's going to find Amon-Ra, who catches it between the DB and the safety, down at the 1. Hurry up one more time, hand to DeAndre Swift, and in 4 plays, the Lions answer. With over 2 minutes left, all 3 timeouts, they are not going away. That was the best drive that we've seen from Baker Mayfield and the Lions all season. It doesn't get much better than that. Green Bay on 1st and 10. They're going to throw. What are you doing? Helping the Lions? Well, not really. Not when you let Aaron Rodgers run for 15 yards right up the gut on you. But you call a timeout, and Green Bay decides to throw again. And they drop it with a second left, effectively giving Detroit that timeout back. 2 plays later on 3rd and 9, they stop Aaron Jones forcing a punt, and Detroit is going to get the football back with 1 timeout and 1:47 left. We just saw how fast they could go down the field and score. Can they do it again? First play, Baker lost into DeAndre Swift. Nice big play. He fumbles it, but luckily Jameson Williams there to pick the football up. And now the Lions are going. Time is against them right now. You got 1 timeout. Here's a 4th and 5. Who are you going to go to? Josh Reynolds, apparently, on 4th and 5 for the first down. And Detroit's going. They had to call a timeout. 2nd and 10 here. Baker's going to step up. He's going to throw and complete. Another great catch from Amon-Ra. Spike the football. 2 seconds left at the 20-yard line. You have 1 play to the end zone to tie the game. What are you going to call? You get the look that you want. They're in man coverage. You throw some motion, some play action. Throw it up to your big wide receiver. Let him make a play, but it was swatted away by the DB. They got the look that they wanted. We're not able to convert, and that officially ends the game. 28-21, Green Bay wins over the Detroit Lions, keeping them in 1 win for the win column. And the season now seems to be over for Detroit, but we'll see how the rest of it progresses. Stay tuned for our midseason check-in coming up next. Until then, peace.